So the Sarah Boone trial started the other day, and right now they're just doing jury selection. They're doing all the boring stuff that I'm not going to cover. But I wanted to point one thing out that the news also pointed out in this little segment. They're having such a hard time finding a jury for this lady because the trial is so big. Everybody knows pretty much the basis. The woman in the suitcase, the suitcase killer. Everybody knows about it. So the trial is going to be, it's going to start, but it's set to go for about 3 weeks now. The first time I heard, it was like 1 week or 2 weeks max. Now it's 3 weeks. Who knows where this is going to go? But right now, they're trying to find jurors. It's a tough time, and I predict that this trial is really going to go probably like a month and a half, with jurors being swapped in and out. Because the way it's looking, it's going to be a messy trial. I'm keeping an eye on Sarah Boone as well. But it's nothing but bullshit jury selection. Let's go ahead and take a little quick second. Let's take a little peek. Let's watch a little recap real fast.
Election in the suitcase murder trial is underway. Fox 35's Stephanie Buffamonte has been there all day long in court. And Stephanie, both sides now finding it pretty hard to get enough jurors for this trial.
Good evening. That is right. So 2 panels of 50 people each were brought in for jury selection today. Another 50 people will be brought in tomorrow morning, and they'll have other people on hand if need be. The tricky thing with the jury selection in this case is that this trial is expected to last 3 weeks. So a lot of people have...
Whoa! Where did 3 weeks come from? Last time I heard it was a week. Maybe 2. Bruh, this trial is going to be a month and a half. It's going to be 2 months, okay? Everybody, that's why I'm not tripping about Boone, because when Boone actually gets started, it's going to get started. You know what I'm saying? 3 weeks? Nah, we're going to be there for a month and a half to 2 months. Watch it. Because we started off at 1 week, bro. Maybe 2. Now it's 3? Yeah, we're going for a month and a half. That's my bet. I'll throw my bet in there. Month and a half. We'll see, though. They might stay on schedule. But something tells me this case is just going to take so many turns. It's going to be some bullshit. This shit better start, bro. Next thing you know, Boone fucking... I don't know. I feel like this case is cursed to never start. That's how I feel about this case, but we'll see. 3 weeks now.
Have conflicts with work, their kids, and other things like that. The other thing, this is a high-profile case, so a lot of people already know the details and may have seen evidence.
Ma'am, you told me last week that you were ready for trial. Or are you ready for trial today?
I am.
Okay, all right.
Sarah Boone walked in.
She gave up. She needed to be in there for 4 more years. I think it was 4 more years if she took the plea. This is the definition of a fucking moron, bro. You think you're gonna win? You think you're gonna beat that? They literally told her, listen, girl, this is how I honestly feel prosecution felt. They said, good job, Sarah. You know what, Sarah? You fought your ass off. You pretty much spent most of what you would have did in here anyway. And you actually had the balls to really come against us. And we commend you for that. We commend you for fighting for what you believe, Sarah. Here's this deal. Here you go, Sarah. Just take it. It's all over. Good job. She said, no, fuck that. That is crazy to me, bro. They literally told her, good job. Here, take your little report card and check out. Nah, she couldn't do it. And now here we are. That's the thing that really fucks me up. That's what really fucks me up about Sarah. Literally a week ago. Nope. Fuck that. Get the jury. They're going to hear me.
into the Orange County courtroom wearing a blue dress shirt, slacks, and jail slippers. After a week-long delay due to Hurricane Milton, jury selection for her trial began Monday. Boone sat before jurors without handcuffs. The Winter Park woman is Monday. Boone sat.
This is what she always wanted. This is what she always wanted. This is what she got what she finally wanted, and she's still gonna lose. This is what she always wanted. She wanted to be the director of the movie. Look at her, front and middle. This on top of that, and we do this on top of that. Okay, get it? Okay, that sounds good, right? Good. This is what she always wanted, and she got it. She got it. But now I hope it bites her in the ass because they gave her the deal of her life.
Delay due to Hurricane Milton, jury selection for her trial began Monday. Boone sat before jurors without handcuffs. The Winter Park woman is accused of zipping her boyfriend George Torres up in a suitcase during a drunken game of hide and seek back in 2020. Boone told deputies back then she went upstairs to her room and fell asleep, and when she woke up, she found Torres dead in the suitcase. Investigators say evidence shows she filmed her then boyfriend inside the suitcase while he was pleading to be let out.
Sarah,
for everything you've done to me.
I can't breathe, babe.
Damn, they really cleared up that audio to this audio was not this clear.
Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do and you choke me.
It's evidence like this cell phone video that the state and defense would rather potential jurors to have not already seen.
Has anyone seen a video of a man in a suitcase?
There was a series of questions from Judge Michael Kranick to see if potential jurors had already seen the cell phone video, the interrogation video, and the body cam video from when deputies responded.
You zipped him in there?
Yes. He thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you, and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep.
Has anyone seen any body-worn camera videos in which Miss Boone is speaking to police? Do you have such strong feelings that you could not be a fair and impartial juror? If you have those beliefs, please raise your paddles at this time.
So normally jurors are told don't research the case and, don't talk about the case with your family and friends. But in this case, when we were going through the jury selection, a lot of the people who said that they had heard the details of the case and have seen the evidence said that they watched it on their local news, like how you are watching right now. So they actually asked jurors not to read the paper and not to watch their local newscasts so that they don't see anything that's going on.
I don't know why every trial just seems like it's a shit show nowadays. Maybe it's just because there's more cameras on everything, but why? It's like, I guess you can't help the fact that people see things, but everything seems like a shit show nowadays. Like the YSL trial, this trial. There's another one I'm thinking of that's a complete shit show I'm thinking about. It's almost like, are we bringing anything to justice, or are we just dressing up in robes and gowns and fucking around? At the end of the day, I don't know. Like, obviously we need that so our country doesn't turn into complete chaos. But I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like we're just reacting to shit. We're doing our best, y'all.
That would change their opinion. We'll send it back to you.
Stephanie, we hear there have also been some issues with getting clothing for Boone during the trial. How is that?
Yeah, so as you might remember, the trial did start, jury selection almost started last week before it was delayed midway. And there was a delay there because Sarah Boone can get her clothes. Now, this is important because her attorney doesn't want potential jurors to see her in that jail jumpsuit. They want her to be seen in normal clothes. So today she actually came out with the same outfit and jail slippers, as I mentioned. There's been an issue with getting her clothes. That was one of the big topics that her attorney spoke with the judge today, and they said that they seem to have worked that out.
All right, thanks a lot, Stephanie.
Yeah, a little recap. Nothing's really happening, They're just doing the boring shit, but we are for sure going to tap in with Miss Sarah Boone. So stay tuned. But until then, people, I love you guys. You guys are the shit. Thank you for coming out. And I'm going to call it there, folks. I love you guys, man.